Abundance, and gratitude to all. I know some females get on me about the videos that I post, right? But you don't know that when a man is telling you the truth, he wants you to be better. And sometimes that truth may rub you the wrong way. And if that truth feel like an attack, then that means that you still need to heal. That means that you are still dealing with traumas that you haven't faced yourself. And when you get with a man, you're always going to face those type of traumas. When you get with a boy is not going to allow you to face those traumas because he's dealing with traumas himself. That's why it's so quick to go get alcohol. That's why it's so quick for y'all to go get animal food to eat. That's why it's so quick for y'all to just sit down and binge watch movies and roll up weed and smoke weed all day and not talk about your true future or invest in a true future with one another. Because a boy is going to allow you to sit in your anxiety, your depression, your neuroticism, and then he's going to add more pain onto you because he's not even committed to you for long term. When you get with a man is going to automatically want you to be at your best. And it doesn't matter if he's dealing with you platonically or y'all in a relationship, romantic relationship. He wants you to, your father is not dealing with you sexually, or he wants you to be better. So with that being said, my videos is for you to think, my sisters, my mothers of humanity, and for you to be a better woman to yourself so you can be better to your children. That's all my videos are for. And if you hear anything outside of that, once again, it is something that you are dealing with within yourself, because it's nothing that I'm saying that children aren't saying at this particular time and moment. And I mean children that are saying this. So with that being said, I want to say this to my ladies that now have this license to carry. Y'all got these guns and y'all have license to carry. I want you to know that you are more of a danger to yourself. I want you to know that real men out here, or even boys, can disarm you and harm you and take your gun and use it on you. You need to be mindful and use emotional intelligence when you so-called have your gun. Your gun is not a right for you to turn into a man and then try to intimidate men, because that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. So this is a very powerful video right here. And I want you to look at this. This woman is pulling out. She has a license to carry. This woman is pulling out a weapon, saying that she don't play with men. I don't play with men. And that's anger. That is disappointment. That is the result of bad decisions with the males that she had been dealing with. And she has allowed that to play a role in her current status. So look at this right here, or current situation, whatever the case may be. Listen to this.
I don't play with a motherfucking man. A man is not gonna play with me. You gonna play with me, bitch. 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 You gonna play with me, bitch, now. Now, cause one thing about it, I don't play with no mother.
Now, just understand something. This is also how you know that women are not built for combat. You are not supposed to be that close to anyone with any type of weapon in your hand. You ain't supposed to be that close. Stop watching these movies and John Wick and the Matrix and all that bullshit. That shit is made up. You are not supposed to be that close, because guess what? If you was that close, going from man to man, talking about I don't play with no man, and you got a gun in your hand, this is exactly what's going. Look at what happens next.
Don't touch me.
Tell police be here.
Just because you're...
I don't play with a motherfucking man. A man is not gonna play with me. You gonna play with me, bitch. 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 You gonna play with me, bitch, now. Now, cause one thing about it, I don't play with no mother. Don't touch me.
While she laying right there on the ground, and listen, after what she did, and she's laying there on the ground, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the old me or somebody that I know, we would have took that gun. See how she laying on the ground, and we would have emptied the whole clip right in her face. That man right there exercised emotional intelligence, and I am so proud of that man because the old me, I'm being honest with you, and I'm not even. This is the universe. I'm not proud of that at all. The old me, I would have emptied that gun. When I took the gun from her, I would have emptied the gun in her face. This is real. You all are playing with danger. Nobody care about you got a license to carry. That means nothing. When it comes down to a man and a woman and survival, men are built for the streets. Even boys are more built than that because a boy, she performed the act. She performed the act that a boy would perform. A man will already know that's too close. I'm not gonna get that close. And when I pull, first of all, when you pull your gun, I'm from the real old schools, the real streets. You don't never draw your gun and not use it. If you pulled your gun out, you better use it. If you didn't, don't pull it out. But once you pull that gun in your hand, you better start to use it. Especially if you ain't law enforcement. You law enforcement, that's something different. You pull your gun out old school, you better use it. You just waving it around and threatening people and pointing in people's face and close proximity, that's your death. So I'm proud that that man exercised emotional intelligence. I am so happy and proud that that man exercised emotional intelligence. That woman, the old me, and I know other brothers that I know for a fact, the whole clip would have been empty in her face.
I don't play with a motherfucking man. A man is not gonna play with me. You gonna play with me, bitch. 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 You gonna play with me, bitch, now. Now, cause one thing about it, I don't play with no mother. Don't touch me.
Tell police be here. Just because you're mad does not mean you're right. Just because you're mad does not mean you can be violent. Just because you're mad does not mean that you can assault someone or disrespect them. Just because you're mad does not mean that you throw your brain cells out the fucking window. Luckiest woman in the world, because she could have fucked around and caught the right nigga on the wrong day and she would have been gone. Luckiest woman in the world, because you don't have the emotional intelligence to control yourself in an altercation without pulling out a weapon that you really don't know what the hell you're doing. Do y'all understand that this woman was threatening this man with a deadly weapon? He had every right and every reason to use lethal force. They could have popped that motherfucker before she got out her fucking phone, let alone pulled out a pistol. See, a lot of times women get on men about protecting them. But who the fuck is going to protect women from themselves when they get like that? Who the fuck is going to protect women from themselves, jeopardizing people and innocent bystanders? Who the fuck is going to protect women from themselves? Luckily, she tried the right person that had the emotional intelligence to be able to disarm her in an undeadly way. If them boys would have popped Shawty, they wouldn't have been in the wrong. We would have been saying R.I.P. I pray the people that's around this woman, that love this woman, that know this woman, tell her the real. Bitch, you out of fucking pocket.